Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
You guys, I just got off the plane and Gregg brought me here.
Well, first, I want to thank you for showing up, which I knew you would never leave me hanging, but welcome to Orlando.
Thank you.
And visiting us here in Kissimmee, which is where we're at. Yes, beautiful town where shopping and family and all that wonderful stuff. And so you get a little peek of what's going on here in Florida.
We're going to get a peek of what's going on here in Florida, but the first stop that we did is this incredible place. I'm going to get behind the camera so that we can look around the room and especially look at Gregg's dolls, everybody.
Yes, please,
He set them up in here in this incredible ballroom where he's done a lot of his dancing over the years.
Yep, very early on when I first started dancing. This studio is remodeled currently, but in the 80s, now I'm starting to show my age, but this was one of the first dance studios that I actually started pursuing my craft.
So cool. Okay, so we're gonna get behind the camera, everybody, and chat with Gregg. So look, now, Gregg, we're here together. This is such an incredible place. We're gonna turn the camera around. We're both gonna stay behind this camera right here so that they can see what we're looking at. First of all, the first thing we're gonna look at are these incredible chandeliers.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
The owner, Jackie Espinoza, she owns the company called Chandeliers. This is a ballroom event studio, and they went all out with this place, obviously accenting and bejeweling this place with these beautiful chandeliers.
Yes.
And obviously it still is a dance studio, but it's also a ballroom for special events. And they've been so gracious to let us be here for this moment.
That's right, because right now, everybody, it's a doll studio.
Yes, dolls.
Yay! Oh, this is amazing. So we are going to be filming all kinds of awesome things this whole weekend with Gregg for the virtual convention in January. But right now, we're just going to give you the full shebang so that we can get you acquainted with Gregg's work.
Yes, so we have not only one of a kinds, but we have licensed work like Betty Boop, Olive Oil. We did an event, limited edition with Fraggle Rock, 30th anniversary. And we're here to show the body of work with everybody. And hopefully you all love it.
Oh, they will. If you guys are here with us, give us a wave, give us an emoji, and most importantly, give us a share. We love knowing you're here. So, and the best thing about this video, you guys, is that almost everything is also for sale. I love doll shopping. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yes. So,
and I know you do too.
Yes, and God knows later on you'll be able to see the collection that I've acquired throughout the years. So I'm a doll lover just like you guys. So welcome.
You guys, I flew here for so many things, but one of the biggest things was to see his personal collection. It's amazing. Amazing.
I might let you leave with one of them.
Good. Oh, okay. Well, you won't know. He's got a lot of them. Let me tell you.
Keep track.
Let me tell you. Okay, so right now, the first one we have on this table is Michelle. Tell us about her.
So Michelle was inspired of a dear friend of mine. Her name was Michelle. Or is Michelle, and we did an edition of 200. This was the first attempt that I did with ball jointed dolls, and she's about 24 inches in height. She's jeweled with crystal sea beads and Swarovski Aurora Borealis sequins throughout her headdress, throughout her corset. It's also trimmed out on the front of her dress. She has really, really long hair. She's accompanied by an actual antique replica of an old doll that I had to have produced to accompany this beauty.
It's incredible. I love her, and she is only $500. I believe $500,
yes,
right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And this is the only one you have available. Correct. This is the only Michelle that is available, guys. So if you want to purchase this incredible doll, you can.
She was the very first one that I produced before I started moving into licensed work.
And did you tell me how tall she was?
She's about seated. She's 24. If you're measuring from feet to head, it's about 28 inches.
Is this real hair?
A seated doll. It's actually a high synthetic quality doll.
It looks like, so real.
Combable. Yes. It's stylable. And very, very silky smooth.
Oh, gosh. I just love her, Gregg. I know she's in the homes of a lot of people. One of the ladies watching this video has this doll. Yes, I love it. Now, Olive Oil, what was it like for you to just create such an iconic character like Olive Oil?
Well, first of all, I grew up with Popeye and Olive Oil. So to have this opportunity where I could actually be part of history,
Yes.
to me that was just amazing. So when I was able to land the contract, I wanted to make sure that I did something that was really special, still keeping the integrity of the work, but bring something that's kind of stylized to who I am. So I'm able to bring the velvet in, do some braiding on the hair. This doll is 23 inches in height, has over 9 joints of articulation. She comes with this museum quality lucite base that she can stand on her own, or she can, obviously after you finish playing with her, you can set her back on, but has the medallion that's on there. It's all branded. The shoes come off.
The shoes are amazing.
Yeah, look at the boots. She has
Look at that.
peppermint stocking shoes.
Look at look at her little legs. Oh, she's fabulous. And the bottoms of these shoes, they're hand cobbled. They're awesome.
Yeah, so actually I'll take one off so you can actually I'll do this one over here.
Our friend Judy just said olive oil is wonderful. She really is. And you just said in a very important word, Gregg, you said play.
Yes.
Do you encourage that for these dolls?
Most definitely. Everything that you have, I believe that you should be able to interact with them and actually hold them and enjoy them. I mean,
Yes.
That's what collecting is all about. So
Look at those shoes.
I took that in mind, and I was very mindful that when I had this created, that this was something that A, could stand on its own, but two have much posability.
Okay, you hold this because I want the viewers to see.
You can get to play.
Just how big this wonderful olive oil. Look, she's putting her arm around me.
Oh, she loves you already.
She does. Oh, I just love her hair.
I think she wants to go home with you.
I think she does too.
Yeah.
She is incredible. Oh, look at her little tongue. She's wonderful. Oh, she's very heavy.
Yeah, they weigh about close to 8 pounds.
I love it. And she has how many points of jointing?
This one has close to 11 joints of articulation. So we've got the head, the mid torso also moves from side to side. We've got the arms. You can do this. She's posing. She's going on a date.
Look at her. She's hailing a cab.
She's getting Uber.
She's calling Uber.
We don't do cabs anymore. But so we're doing that. She's asking for a credit card from Popeye that's supposed to take her out.
Yes, exactly.
Date
right.
night. So,
she's showing a little leg.
Yeah, you gotta show a little leg here. But this is something really cool. I took in mind that I wanted to make sure that you could actually take the shoes off. So she has the shoes are zippered.
Look at that. Oh, I love it.
Let's see if I can get this to work.
You guys, if you're here with us, share the video, give us a comment.
Let's see if this one.
There we go. Oh, that happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
How
So
fun.
zippered shoes, they come off. They're branded, not only on the shoes, but all the clothing has the branding on the clothing as well. She's numbered in the back.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
it's
love
got
it.
both companies, the edition size, and then my signature on it.
And you
So-
only have 50 of these.
Correct.
They're just incredible. And the necks are jointed. There's so much jointing and playability, but what I love is everything
so
about
look,
her, but I love
she
that.
stands on her own.
Look at that. She stands on her own. And I just cannot, one of my favorite things is a jointed waist.
Oh, it's the best.
Isn't it the best?
Yeah, because sometimes if you have a full body sculpt doll, you can't really get that position that you want to just look like she's moving on her own. So I wanted to make sure I do that. So then she just goes on.
These are great stands. I'm going to get up close so you guys can see the stand. So Olive Oil and Betty Boop are in the virtual doll convention gift shop. We're also going to be looking at some one-of-a-kinds that if you would like to get, you can order straight through Gregg, as well as that Michelle, you can order straight through Gregg by commenting sold and then giving him an email. But these are in the gift shop, everybody,
Yes,
and
yes.
we got a great deal on them, and they're just wonderful. So limited. This hair. So many hours of work.
Look at the braiding.
And the little velvet.
Mm-hmm.
So many
the
little
entire dress
details.
is velvet, and then we have the trim and satin. Every doll is hand painted. All the garments are hand done. So it's been a very hands-on process.
How many cartoons did you watch of Olive Oil while creating her?
You know, it's like growing up in the 70s, where to me a Saturday was like religious. So the fact that I'm here presenting something like this to me is so meaningful because it's
Yes.
something that's so.
Well, she's an icon.
Yeah.
And so are you.
Oh,
So yes.
you're the best.
Oh, for sure.
Wait, I
Now,
didn't hear
okay.
that. What'd you
I
call
said
me?
you're an icon. Okay, you guys. Okay, so I haven't shown you this, but I'm about to. The queen of cartoons.
Are you ready?
Are you guys ready? Give us a drum roll out there. Okay, everybody that's watching, let's do it together. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Boom.
There she is.
There she
Glamour.
is. Oh, that is glamour.
She's the glam goddess.
She
of
is the
cartoons.
glam goddess of cartoons.
Yeah, so with this particular one, obviously she's very fashion forward. We wanted to showcase the old Hollywood, and she's got her little mink going on. All her jewelry, by the way, is Swarovski crystal.
That's
We spared
amazing.
no expense. I mean, she has fishnets, and underneath that is a flesh tone tight to give that very unified look. The shoes come off. They have fishnets over. Actually, it's more of a netting that's layered over satin for the shoes, which they come off as well. The dress is
Love it.
like a
The
micro
little bow.
sequin. Yeah.
Look at the shoes, everybody.
Very, very proportioned.
Look at that.
And look, you can actually pose.
Oh,
the
man.
shoes, her legs, if you want
Okay,
to.
everybody. She is in the VDC gift shop. Is it jointed right there?
Yeah, so she's
She's
jointed
got
right
jointed
here.
ankles.
You have to
Yes.
really look to see it. So I wanted to make it where you could joint it, but still not.
And joint
be
it at the
noticeable.
knees.
Yep, right there, right here, and also she has the twist.
She has the swivel waist. Oh, I love it. She is, Diana Vining just said phenomenal. I completely agree, Diana.
Let me give you a little turnaround.
Look at those earrings.
So those are all Swarovski crystal,
You go, girl.
and then of course her fur is also padded. Look how lush and sumptuous
Look
it
at
is.
that. Oh,
Everything
it's
is
so
tagged.
thick. Look at that.
They're numbered in the back with both branding licenses, and it's this beautiful lacquered, double lacquered, shiny,
Oh, it's so shiny.
molded hair that she has. It shows her ringlets.
I remember when you first debuted her to the world and you showed the backside of her in that wonderful pose that you
Oh,
did.
yes,
That
I
was
remember.
just an iconic moment. What did it feel like for you, Gregg, when you got the deal to make a Betty Boop?
Well, it's kind of surreal because you grow up. I always grew up drawing, and it was always something that I thought that was going to be the extent of what I could do. But when I was able to try my hand at sculpting and saw that anything was possible, and landing this, to me it's still surreal because it's something that I love. So
Right.
as long as you love something and you pursue it and it becomes true, it's the best thing in the world.
And boop, boopy doop.
Boop.
Right, that's right. Look at Boop. I love her. Okay, so you hold. I'm going to show
Are you gonna
again.
play? Are you gonna
I'm
go
gonna
play
show
now?
The playability of Miss Boop. Look at that. I wish I had a matching outfit.
I think you do. I thought you had one. I thought you had one like that, don't
Well, I
you?
usually don't wear it when we, but,
When you're gardening,
when
you
you're
know?
gardening. So look at that. I'm just going to move. Look at that. So, Gregg, while I was getting ready and doing my research and stuff on Betty Boop, I looked up Betty Boop fans and Betty Boop dolls, and she has a huge following. Everyone has tattoos of Betty Boop. The dolls, nothing compares.
Oh, gosh, thank
I'm
you.
just saying, I've
I'm
never
flattered.
seen a better Betty Boop doll than this doll.
I'm flattered. And it's such an iconic character that everybody knows. So there's no room for error. So I did
No.
a lot of research and a lot of studying before I attempted my hand on her. And the company loved it. And I'm very pleased with the turnout.
She is absolutely amazing. She is in the gift shop. We have sold several this morning before even coming here. It was so exciting.
She's such a limited edition, only 50 worldwide when you think about it. That's pretty. She also comes with a cloisonne pin that has the image, just very similar to what's on here as the medallion, but it comes with the iconic cloisonne pin that's lacquered. A certificate, it comes with the collector box, the shipper box, and I think it fits in anybody's collection, really.
Oh, it does. And what I love about them is that it's your doll, but it's sculpture. It's literally sculpture. I'm sure you have sold many of these to people that use them as decor, like in a room.
Yeah, so I mean, so many people that I have encountered and met throughout the years, not necessarily your doll collectors, but it's something that triggers an emotion, or knew somebody that loved it, or it was just something that fits well with their decor, and they're able to incorporate it. So it's not necessarily that you have to be a doll collector.
Exactly.
It's just that you just have to connect with it.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, totally. And we are connected now. This
Okay.
next, oh yeah, we are. And for the next several days, everybody, you're not getting rid of us. Now, Fraggle.
Yes,
Let's talk
isn't
about
that great?
red. Yes,
Oh my gosh.
so great.
So I was really, really honored because the family of the Hensons had approached me to produce this
The
wonderful
family of
rag.
the Hensons approached you.
Yes.
That's amazing.
So that was wonderful because they were celebrating at the time the 30th anniversary for Fraggle Rock. And how could you say no to this? So I jumped at it as soon as possible. And we, again, produced an edition of 50. And this wonderful guy, girl. She's a girl.
She
What
is
am
a
I
girl,
thinking?
everybody.
I'm the guy. I'm the guy.
The hair. Can I call it hair? It's hair.
It's supposed to be her pigtails. But these are authentic Austrian feathers, and if you look real here, everything is hand dyed. And so we have the orange, and then we have the wonderful highlights of the fuchsia and the yellow that is kind of iconic to her.
So iconic.
And then all of this is beautiful chenille, and it's got the beautiful piping of velvet. She stands on her own.
Look
She
at the
can
quality.
sit.
Look at that. Jointed. Oh.
Her tail is wired, so she's really posable. She goes wherever you want her to do. She could have tea day, or she could go ride a car.
Okay. All right.
You
My
gonna play
turn.
with this?
My turn. Okay. Look at Fraggle. I just want to show you guys so that you can see. And again, how much does she weigh?
About, I think, a little over 4 pounds.
Wow, it's just like Murray.
Mm-hmm. Oh, does he weigh 4 pounds?
Yeah. Oh, and the undercut with the.
Oh yeah.
my
So,
God.
and if you look in there, each color is embroidered into the
that.
mouth, just to never lose sight of the quality.
Big hugs.
Oh.
I'm burping her.
If she starts talking, I'm leaving. I'm just saying.
But look at that, everybody. So sweet. I just want
But
you
those
to-
are all also
Okay.
numbered.
Look at that. What was that like to have Jim Henson's family approach you? I just wouldn't. We all grew up with Jim Henson.
Actually, it's one of those things in life that you just learn to appreciate. I'm just so blessed to have the opportunity. So, and so grateful to be able to share this with everybody.
Oh, we're so excited to be here. So when we talk about the jointing, and there's balls, so do we call these a BJD in a way?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay.
they have the ball joints in between the joints, but obviously it's a character animal, not really a person. But yeah, that would be considered a ball jointed doll.
These are so much fun. Fraggle Rock. Okay, give us an emoji if you guys have watched the show or all of us have loved Jim Henson over the years. What an iconic gift he was to the world for all of us. Look at the hair.
Isn't that cool?
So cool. So what we're going to look at next, which is you guys are just going to love, are some amazing one-of-a-kind pieces. I cannot wait. You're going to go crazy. Look at this. Okay, first we have this sweet girl. Now, she is for Valentine's Day. And is she happy?
She's waiting for the chocolate.
She's
That's
waiting.
what
She's waiting.
for.
She's waiting. She's like, I want to have some of the
Yeah.
chocolates.
She's hiding the boxes that she has of chocolates, but she wants more.
She's trying to be cute and just say, you know what? Just don't mess with me
Just-
and my chocolates. She's incredible.
Anything but my chocolates.
What is her name?
But now, love. Now here's the thing: with a lot of my pieces early on, I named them like personal names.
Mm-hmm.
But then I realized that sometimes when you give them personal names, some people have bad experiences with those personal names. Like maybe there was a restraining order pending or something like that. So I normally just
True.
give them like phrases,
Okay.
sentiments. So this one's called Beloved. And so that this way, who isn't loved? Everybody's loved.
I love
You're
it.
loved. I love you.
Yeah, you're loved. I love Gregg. We love you. I love it. Don't we just love it? We're just in a season
So
of love.
the wonderful
let's-
part of this one
yes,
is that
let's-
she's got this is bleached mohair which is goat hair, for those that weren't sure what this is. And then we layered, I gotta put my glasses on. So we've got the netting, and everything is hand-dyed. We have embroidery, we have a frayed chenille on velvet, and it's just spread out. It's a onesie, and it completely goes through the entire outfit.
Such an adorable
And then she has
onesie.
her little
I love how you
bonnet.
do your hands.
Yeah, so, and then
Those
this
are
one as well,
amazing.
these little guys come right off, but let me show you, she's posable. She's also posable. The hands move. We have these jointed at the legs. So this one is similar to a ball jointed, but the joints are actually connected. They're not where the balls are actually inside the joints, but it's the same method.
We're gonna look around so you guys can see the back. And Gregg, you do everything from.
Yes.
there's-
If I can't make it, then I try to find something that I can incorporate. I love using a lot of antique fabrics and textiles because to me that's part of what gives the energy to the pieces.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and just being able to repurpose and rescue these fabrics that you probably would have no other uses for, it just gives it another life.
Absolutely. I love what you said, the energy to the pieces. Who is this sweet girl?
So this lovely girl here, she is my little homage to the Victorian. I love Victorian work. And we use a lot of antique laces, embroidery. We have a lot of silk. The entire dress is of silk, and then a lot of ribbon work. This part here is all embroidery. This actually was an old antique scarf. And then we have looped chenille ribbons that encompass the entire bonnet.
That's wonderful. The embroidery on the bonnet's just fabulous.
And her hair is a mohair wig, and that one's dyed black. She has human hair eyelashes. The eyes are German blown glass eyes, and the face is airbrushed. And I use a mixed media because I like getting that translucency in the faces.
Absolutely.
And here are the hands, actually.
And then she's with a little reproduction-looking coquette.
So this is
type.
yes, yep, that's
Yeah.
right.
Wonderful. I love it. I love a doll that gets a doll. Look at the hands again. The hands are my just absolute. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. It's incredible. And what is it? What is the material?
So I work now with resin.
Okay.
But I work with different mediums: paper clay, Cernet. A lot of the clay mediums. But I find that the resin, I'm able to have more flexibility into what I want it to be. So
It's a wonderful resin. It almost feels like bisque.
Yeah, it looks like porcelain.
It does, and it feels like it
And
too.
very durable.
The dolls have an incredible amount of weight to them, which is, I absolutely love that. All of them. Okay, this is art. Of course, they're all art, but these are so artistic. They're just so different. I love them.
So another layer of what I like to do is not only just do children, but head more into the fantasy world. And this is just kind of like, I don't know if this maybe I need therapy, but
No.
these are pieces that to me I love because it's very artsy.
Yes.
And there's no rule to what is right or what's wrong. And I just kind of gather as much fabrics and textiles, and it dictates a lot of times what I create. In this particular hair, that one I dyed pink, which pink is in, by the way.
Pink is in.
Yeah.
Think pink.
And my other passion is anything that is sewing related. So we did the pin cushion, we did the thread spool, and of course we got to have a little doll on top of it.
I love this. Let's get in and so you guys can see for you sewers out there. This is just the perfect sculptural piece, and it's kind of hard to tell in the video, but they're a wonderful size where they take up not a ton of space, but they're enough so they feel like a sculpture.
Substantial, yeah.
Substantial.
Yeah.
Love it. Perfect for the sewers. Now, speaking of the fantasy world, here's where you have melded a bear.
Yeah, so I always like experimenting with different fabrics and mediums. So in this particular one, we did mohair, completely full body mohair.
Is he a ring bearer?
Yes.
Oh
you
my
get it?
gosh!
Ring bearer,
Yes,
ba-dum-bum.
I love this.
So this is all antique fabrics, and then we did the bear. This one is hand pressed European felt. And then I went in and did a mixed medium with paints, and I think I used inks in this one.
Wow.
Yeah, but here's the...
And just for our viewers, like how long, Gregg, do you work on one that's amazing from start to finish, or do you let it breathe for a while and then come back to it?
Well, to get a fresh view of things, I'll go ahead and I'll just start. Did you want to look at that one real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll go right by you right here. I'll work on several pieces at the same time, because a lot of times if I don't have the fabrics that go well together, I kind of just wait to gather what I'm trying to do.
So is this a resin bear inside, a doll inside of the bear?
Yes, it's a full body sculpted. On top of that, it's then layered as a teddy bear.
And it has a vintage crocheted hat. Look, bonnet. So sweet. You're using all these different fabrics. Get in so you guys can see the face. Oh my goodness. Sweet little bear. I love the ring bear. What size is the ring?
Why? Is it going to fit
Not
your
gonna-
ring?
it's-
Is it going to
it's
fit your ring?
not.
Is that your
Yeah.
finger?
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I think you can get it
I have very
expanded.
much-
I think you can get it
Can we
expanded.
get it sized? So if you guys are with us, I'm sure you're having a great time because you can tell we are. This is so much fun. We're here with the wonderful Gregg Ortiz, and we are just diving right into his
And with the
amazing
wonderful
work.
Rachel.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, we're doing good. So if you're here with us, share the video. Now we're going to go look at a couple that are over here that you have on loan from a private collection.
Yes. So
Love
let's-
it.
let's go take a
Isn't that nice when people loan their things so that more people can see them? I think that's just one of the best things that you can do.
Yeah, you know, when you have one of a kind, it's so hard to be able to share them with everybody because they're one of a kind. So
Right.
whoever acquires them, they're the ones that then get to enjoy them. And though we want to share them with everybody, that's kind of like one of a kind does.
Exactly. No, these are wonderful. So who is this?
Now, I love the circus. So growing up, I went to every circus there was in New York City. And so in this particular one, my other favorite color is purple. So I put both things together, and I love music, so let me share this with you. It's a music box.
So sweet.
So we married the old and new fabrics, so they go together, and then whatever I needed to dye, I dyed, and there you have it. But this teddy
love
bear is
it.
completely out of mohair. Even the hair, I hand dyed the hair, and then you've got little hues of purple and the blue, and then we just carried it through everything.
It just makes us so happy. We're all just sitting here listening to this sweet little lullaby. And my Fair Lady, right?
Yes.
Yes, my falling down. Sing along with us, everybody. So sweet. I love it. And the purple is just so great. A lot of your dolls have this wonderful embroidery. Have you ever taken apart a couch or like a chair or something and taken the
Take
upholstery?
everything apart.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I wonder what's in my head, but yes. Anything that's beautiful that you can save is the best thing you can ever do. And you can, whether it's dolls or anything, as long as you can incorporate it to bring it back to life and enjoy it for more generations. That's
Yes.
the best thing you can do.
Absolutely.
And I love treasure hunting. Don't you like doing that?
Oh, yes,
Like when
I
you
love
go
treasure
places and
hunting.
Find good stuff like this wonderful.
Oh my gosh.
Wonderful dress that
Yeah,
you're,
that
you're
I
wearing. Did we show this?
treasure hunted. Oh, I think we did.
We did?
I think we
Okay.
did. Yeah, we'll be taking some pictures. But if you guys are here, don't you just love treasure hunting and going out and just finding something and then making something out of
And you
it?
get that little adrenaline rush where you're just like, oh my God, this is amazing. Nobody knows what you're going to use it for, but just you. But you know it's going to be amazing.
I love it. What's the oddest thing that you've ever found that I'm putting you on the spot here that you made something out of? Was it a couch? Was it a pot holder? Was it like?
What would it be?
I mean, it's doll people were always on the hunt.
Actually, you know what it was? It was till this day, it was rotting. Well, not really rotting, but it was a bonnet, a child's bonnet, but it had the most beautiful lace, and part of it was wasted, but I took that and was able to incorporate it into something beautiful, and that to me was save the little part that I could save.
Yes. Oh, we so understand that. And thank you, Carolyn. That was London Bridge. I said it was my fair lake. It's London Bridge. I need to learn my. Oh, you didn't know either?
No,
okay.
Like,
we need to brush up.
That's it.
You were like, oh yeah. And I was
sure.
like, good. Okay, it's London Bridge. It's very cute though. We love it. So we're gonna look at the next one again from a private collection, but it's so fun to share. Look at this sweet thing.
This one's like a Harlequin, so it still has a flavor of the circus feel, but more of the Victorian kind of pompadour, big hair.
Yes.
And of course incorporating, I love lace, so anytime I can use the lace. We have the Swiss
That
dots.
sweet apron.
We have the antique lace that surrounds the entire dress.
Oh, look at that. How sumptuous. All that fabric. She's just darling.
And so she holds this beautiful antique little doll that I didn't have the arms and legs. So I'm like, we can't let that go.
I love it.
unloved.
You're just like everyone, all these doll collectors watching, and just like me, I can't throw things like that away.
No.
Cannot.
It'll serve its purpose. And so this has been in my studio for a long time, and it just fit perfectly with her.
Amazing. Oh, how fun to share. You guys, this is such a treat. Look at this ballroom that Gregg put together for us just to have our conversation today with his dolls. This is phenomenal. It's like our own, it's like our own show. It's wonderful.
It is our own show.
It is our own
And
show.
I'm so honored
Who am
to
I
have
kidding?
you and have everybody viewing this. Thank
Yes,
you.
you guys are here with us right now.
Yes,
There's
of
nothing
course.
like a live feed, so it's just, it's so incredible. So these next two, and for those that might like to take home a Gregg Ortiz original, these two are, this
One is.
Blue's for sale,
Yes.
and the black one is in a private collection.
Is in a
Or-
private collection
yeah, she's
on loan that they
wonderful.
wanted to share with
They're both
everybody.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this. Let's look first at the one with the,
So this one
She's
is
so sweet.
my version of an Alice in Wonderland.
I love it.
And she's holding her two little flamingos. She's in her little outfit to go play. And
so
this
sweet.
one's really cool because if I lift up here, she's got another additional little flamingo that's hiding, but
look at her little
each
box.
panel is a page of the storybook.
So
of
much
Alice in
attention to
Wonderland.
detail,
And
Gregg.
It's got the story written in the bottom.
Oh my gosh, how sweet.
So it's four-sided, and then it's got the layers of the tulle, and it's got the pantaloons and.
Can we?
their
Let's look at. I want to look at the
stockings.
stock. Look at those. Those are embroidered.
Those are embroidered stockings. Yes.
That's amazing. I've never seen embroidered stockings on
and
a
then
doll.
the high boots.
How over the top. Those boots are wonderful. Are they? And of course they're sold. Oh, look at they have
look
little
at the
heels.
Mm-hmm.
Just wonderful. Now, how many joints does this girl have?
This one has, I want to say, 2, 4, 6, about eight or nine joints.
Wonderful.
And she's got a good weight to her. She's full body sculpt. She's completely posable. Human hair, eyelashes, German bone glass eyes, mohair, and hand painted. Everything is done and created by me.
Oh,
Yeah.
love it.
And who doesn't love Alice in Wonderland?
Oh, well, no, yeah, everyone loves Alice in Wonderland. And what I love about her is that there are so many renditions that have been made of her, and they're just all so wonderful.
And you want to always, I always try to be mindful of doing things that are timeless so that
Yes.
this way they're not dated, but they can just always
Yes.
be loved by someone.
Now, this one that's in a private collection, first of all, the first thing I'm noticing is the incredible amount of crochet.
Yes. So isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
It's all handmade, and then she's just got layers and layers.
Layers. Oh, I love it.
And then look at her
I love her
shoes.
little pink nails. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, look at her hands.
Oh, they're wonderful.
So I want to do the cuticles.
Oh, those are
and get all
fabulous.
that.
Oh, you got the cuticles, and it's just amazing to me, Gregg, that you do everything from the painting to the sculpting to the clothing to the hair. I
Yeah.
mean, it goes on and on and on.
Yeah, so the wonderful thing is about just creating dolls is that it has to hold an emotion, and I always try to interject that with my work because to me it's part of me, and I want that, when we're no longer here on earth, that we can transcend and make people smile through our creation. So that's
Absolutely.
even though we're living here forever, always going anywhere.
What do you hope, like when somebody looks at your work or has a piece of your work, what is it that you hope that they feel?
Joy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it, joy. That's all we can, isn't that what we get from our dolls?
That's what it should be. When you have a collection, you should want to always see them. It's something, you can have the worst day, things are hard, I mean, life is hard sometimes, but you want to always be surrounded by the things that make you smile and kind of make it all better. So, isn't that great?
So much, yeah. Forever joy. Christine just said that. It's true. Forever joy. We're gonna look at this amazing room. This is just the start of our incredible weekend with Gregg Ortiz. We are going to be going to his studio. We are going to be learning a class on his wonderful masks that he makes. We're going to be doing all kinds of things, aren't we, Gregg?
Oh my God,
I don't even know. I'm the one
excited.
saying what we're doing, but you're in charge.
Listen, well, we're doing the mask, and I have to say, I actually had to experiment on doing masks at a smaller scale, because normally when I do masks, I do bigger for life-size people for events, but to scale things down, you have to take in consideration proportions and different types of textiles that you want to use that are going to fit. So it was a learning experience for everybody, and I am so happy that I will be able to share this with everyone.
Yay. Okay, you guys, share the video. Stay tuned in. We're going to be uploading all kinds of amazing content. Stick with us the rest of this weekend, because it's just not going to stop. The doll train is just starting. We're just starting. All right.
Vroom, vroom.
That's right. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Bye, everybody.